Hi again guys, as always hope you're all well. Today I thought I'd get into a little bit more of electrical fault finding, and today I'm going to show you testing basically generator stators. We have two here. This one is basically knackered and this one is good. Okay, now there's a couple of different types of generators on motorcycles. These two particular ones are three phase, so there's actually three wires. Now on a single phase you would have two cables, you're only getting voltage through two cables. Okay, on a three phase you've got three cables, so you can test between 1 and 2, one lot of voltage, between 2 and 3 another lot of voltage, and 1 and 3, which is another lot of voltage. Basically three phases there. A far more superior charging system is the three-phase system. Okay, we're just bench testing, but I will go through how you test on the bike as well, actual voltage when it's running. Okay, you will need a tester, and we're going to be using for the bench test in ohms. Okay, we're going to be setting ohms. When you test on the bike you will also use the AC volts and the DC volts. Okay, but for today we're going to test with the ohms. Okay, so we'll turn the meter on. Here's our two terminals. Now if I touch these together, as you can see I'm getting a very small reading there, so that means I've got what's known as continuity. There is a circuit between these two cables. Okay, now we come to test the good stator. Okay, now here's our three cables. Yours, if it's on the bike, it'll have a plug on it. These are just old ones that I'm using for this. Okay, so we will connect onto 1, 2, and as you can see the meter there is showing continuity. Now if I remove 1, as you can see there's no reading on, it's showing infinity basically. If I connect on to the next one, we have continuity, and then I'll hop this one onto this one, and as you can see we have continuity again. Now the check you also need to do is connect one of the poles to the body or part of the stator itself. Okay, now when that is connected, we'll leave that connected on there and we'll put it down. Okay, now basically the body of that represents the ground or the earth of the bike's frame, basically the negative side of the battery. Okay, now you shouldn't have any continuity between the earth point of the battery and any of these cables. Okay, there shouldn't be anything there at all. So if I now connect to this one, as you can see, no connection. Connect to this one, no connection. Connect to this one, no connection. Okay, so we know that the body of the stator is insulated from the actual windings of the stator itself. okay, which is how it should be. Now, this is the damaged stator, okay. We could do the same tests. We can test across these, one now, and we'll see what we get. Now, we are getting continuity between them because it's just a big coil basically. Continuity again, okay. Now, the next test we'll do onto the body again. So clip on nearly right, okay, so right, we're clipped onto the body again, as you can see, okay. So as before, this is representing the earth side of the battery, the frame of the bike, whatever, okay. Then, so we're now on here, then we're going to test across the 3 cables. Okay, now we've connected to one. As you can see, we've got continuity, which we shouldn't have. Connect to the next cable, continuity again, no good. And the next cable, continuity again, okay. So basically that stator is toast. It's not going to charge anything anymore. All it's going to do is just basically short everything to earth. You're going to get nothing out of it, okay. So that's a test you can do. That can be done on the bike. You just connect one side to your battery earth, if it's a negative earth motorcycle, obviously, and then use your other probe to probe each of the 3 wires, okay. Going back to the other stator, the good one, okay. Now, if you want to test it on the bike running, then you would basically turn your meter to AC volts, okay. You go into AC volts, and the same thing would apply. You would test between 1 and 2. You should be, with the engine running, getting between 15, 20 volts maybe, ticking over. When you rev the vehicle to about 5,000 RPM, you should be seeing about 70 AC volts, thereabouts, or more on the meter, okay. Then we basically hop over to number 3, so we're now testing 2 and 3, okay. Same thing, you should have 15, 20 volts ticking over, up to about 70 or more at 5,000 RPM, okay. And then the last one is we're going to hop this back, so we're now testing between 1 and 3. The same applies again, okay guys. If you're not getting any of them readings, or your stator readings were okay on the ohm setting, then there could be like a breakdown inside the coil itself that's only present when it's under load, okay. But anyway, probably sounds like a load of nonsense to a lot of people. I must admit it is a little bit crazy, but it may help you out, guys. Please like and subscribe if you found this video useful, and if you have any questions, just drop me a message and I'll get back to you. Thank you very much. Bye.